let's just hope. Anyway, let me get this up. And Sean is here in time.
What's up?
Godzilla smiling. What a great.
Well, I'm on my phone right now, so I quickly was jumping in. What's up?
I'm just gonna be looking at Rotten Tomatoes and the box office stuff and the torrent that's going or boycott that's going on right now with the Snyder.
Oh, no, it's not boycott. It's boycott.
Yeah,
B-O-I. It's so stupid.
Yeah, actually, the rating has dropped. It was in 7.9, now it's a 7.5. So thanks, Snydercult people.
Yeah, it'll change like depending on this, but like from people I've talked to who have seen it, they said it's just pure fun. That's what it is.
How did I miss Chris Stuckman's review? Oh, because I turned off notifications on YouTube.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch anything. I'm legitimately like, see what I've done. I cleared my YouTube search history. I cleared my, video history, and I've not searched Godzilla at all. That's how the algorithm does not recommend me stuff. I've just been watching other stuff. That's how you avoid the algorithm, because then it won't recommend spoiler stuff.
Yeah. Or basically, I don't look at titles when I go to YouTube Home. Like if I need to go to the search bar, I'll be like, okay, cover it with my hand. So it's gotten better though. I like the first couple. I think it was Thursday, Friday. Like my flooded with like Hong Kong ending. I'm like, nope, get out of here, go.
Oh, look at all the glorious shut up comments in the chat. I'm trying. I've got to avoid the chat, but thank you, chat. I always appreciate.
You know what? I've actually not seen anything too bad on my Twitter, but it might just be who I follow. Anyway, let's look at this Rotten Tomatoes shit.
Okay. 77.
There we go.
Okay,
nice.
That's good.
That's technically, it's not certified yet, or what did they call it? They're certified? Yeah, certified.
Yeah, certified fresh. They need like at least a 75%, I believe. But sometimes movies are like 7%, and they get.
I'll tell you what it is. They need 5 top critics to review it. Now they have 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, so technically it's higher than 2014, which makes it the highest rated so far, which is good. But it's been bouncing around.
Audiences will like this the most. I legitimately think this is the most mass appealing film of the franchise because it's delivering exactly what it promises.
I'm pretty sure that not 2014, King of the Monsters might have the highest fan rating so far. I think.
Yeah, that one has the highest fan rating. Because lowest, it's kind of weird how that works. Like it's got like the lowest critic rating, but it's got the highest fan rating. So.
But yeah, even on this page, we have 77 here, but on the thing on the left it says 78. So it's changing constantly. But I don't want to get too far into the reviews, but like just here it is if you haven't seen it yet. Basically people are saying it's a dumb story, which it makes me upset. But then again, I'm not like expecting too much. Like I'm not expecting a character study. I just want humans that are like interesting in the monster realm.
So yeah, as long as for me, as long as they're not boring and at least have some personality, it'll be fine with me.
As long as they're well acted and as long as they're doing something that has to do with Godzilla and Kong.
Right, and I'll say this too. I think a lot of critics failed to realize that the monsters are characters too. They're the main characters.
Especially
a lot of the movie
Kong.
is told exactly like they're characters. I mean, they have their own emotions or motivations. Like they're the main characters. That's what we pay to see. But they seem to like, well, the monsters are great, but the humans suck. I'm like, yeah, that's true. Like not every human story works in a Godzilla film.
I just remembered, Paracoca, you're a freaking mod. I think if you should delete spoiler chats because you've seen the movie.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the chat, but I did see some Shut Up Sean comments, so I appreciate that as always.
But yeah, so one guy here said like a lot of people say the film looks really good, like the visual style is great. I've seen one review said the editing looked good. This one, the creature fight action feels tightly choreographed. We know they can nail that stuff. That's great.
I'm curious though. I'm curious how, because like I know Wingard said there's no post-credit scene, but he did say what they intended is the post-credit scene ended up in production. So I wonder what it's going to be.
Wait, what?
I watched an interview where he talked about a post-credit scene. He said they didn't have one, but he did say what they intended to have one. I guess is in the movie.
It might be like an epilogue thing, like Snyder.
Like the Joker scene.
Yeah, this movie's probably gonna have a weird ending. Like
I have no
I
idea
actually
how
don't. Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
one of the things that's gonna surprise me. It's like
unlike
okay,
the previous
so
film. I don't know,
yeah, like
and I'm glad I
so
don't know.
they beat Mechagodzilla, and then what? They look at each other. I'm going home. You like that's gonna be weird. Because they're gonna
Yeah.
have to leave it open too. So
Well, I mean, we got the anime coming out to Netflix, so there's
yes,
that.
which prequel? I don't know. I hope it's not. Anyway, let's find these 1-star reviews because this is stupid. Because my
Oh yeah,
viewership's dropping. Okay, let's get where it is. Here, there we go.
you have to
Where
read it
it
to me because looking
is.
at my phone screen is pretty bad. It's like
I can read them.
yeah, just read them for me. No, I'll just laugh at
Also,
it.
please do not look at any of these because they could have actual spoilers in there. So I'm only looking at the ones that say Snyder Cut.
Yep.
Restore the Snyderverse. For the fans, us united. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Boycott.
That's amazing. It's so
What the?
bad. There is, I mean, I'll say this: like some fans within, I've separated like the Snyder Cut fans are the really chill, cool ones who are just like want the movie made and they restore the Snyderverse, all the cool stuff. But the crazy ones, I call the Snyder cult. That's just I've separated them into two things. So whenever I see a crazy within that community, I'm just like, they're Snyder cult. It's what I just quick. Let's boycott another movie just because we're miserable. Like, what is that even going to do?
Just
Warner
so I
Brothers didn't even.
don't actually,
Warner
just
Brothers
in
did
case
not
there
make the
are.
movie. Legendary makes the movie.
Yeah, I know
Warner Brothers is the
it's like
distributor.
it's weird because like it's not like if GvK fails, it's not like a loss that Warner Brothers is really going to feel that much. So it's here's a much better thing because I was going to be careful to make sure there weren't any like spoilers in the IMDb.
Yeah. Another thing too is like there's people who are like Snyder Cut fans who are just calling these people out. I have to make sure to mention that because you're like, what are you doing? Like, this is not a good look. This is why people hate us. It's for stupid
this
shit
has
like
to
this.
be this has to be a joke because like two different people literally spell boycott the same stupid way right in a row. Boycott hashtag
But like,
boycott.
but this is happening again. Before it was released, the Snyder Cut under every post. I mean, we've talked about this in the past, like things that have nothing to do with the movie. Every single Warner Brothers post. Now it's for the Snyderverse, so they basically just they got their movie, but it's not enough. So now it's like
I
restore it,
know.
which like if it does well, then it'll get more. But I mean, you can tweet all day. Like
4 out of 10. Another one. Another boycott. What is wrong with these people?
You can't even read. I feel like
That's crazy.
yeah, there's just so much crazy within the fandom, and it's ridiculous. It's just stupid.
D-Man
And the thing is,
retweet. There we go. He retweeted my thing that I got here. Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, I posted stuff. I'm like, this is just stupid. Like, this is just.
Oh, look,
this
another
just,
one. Another boycott. Actually, literally all 4 of these say boycott. This has to be a joke, right? Like people can't. This has to be
Yeah.
some kind of. Can't imagine. People don't know how to spell boycott. Really?
No, they don't. Like, because a lot of these people are just stupid. That's just what it is.
I would love to see the Snyderverse, but pretty sure Zack Snyder wants to move on. Like,
oh no,
I mean,
he's low key pitching it, but he's playing it close to the chest. Like he wants to finish his movies. He planned them all out. Like that's why he went and shot that whole Ben Affleck Joker scene. Well, he shot that because he's like, well, this is our only chance to really get it in case it doesn't continue. So I'm going to shoot this. But
yeah.
just to put the Martian Manhunter thing, he's been talking about how people need to keep their HBO Max subscription and be like, get those numbers up. That increases the probability that we'll get more.
Yeah. Okay.
But what I gather, like the Snyder Cut's done well for HBO Max. Like it was. I mean, Twitter tweets are a lot of things, but you actually have to see like the subscribers go up. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, social media reactions are crazy for the movie. Like every day, like they have like millions of retweets and tweets and all that other stuff. But you
Yeah.
also have to factor in actual money being made, because you can tweet all day, but does that mean money made? You know what I mean?
You know what's an interesting thing too? This is not related, but I'm thinking about IMDb right now, and I'm pulling up box office stuff, guys. But it's I actually did see, and I predicted this. I did see a review, but I predicted it in the opposite. Someone gave GvK a really bad rating because of who the winner was, and I'm like, come on, like really?
Yeah,
Because
I'm just
I
I
predicted,
don't want to know.
I said like if Godzilla loses in the movie, then the rating's gonna be shit. So I was like, all right, so like if like people are really doing that, it's
We'll
crazy.
see what happens, because like there's some people online who are big Kong fans too, so they don't want Godzilla. It's one of those things. We'll just have to wait
That's
and
what I'm
see.
saying. It's like you have like a lot of general audience people might be like, oh, it's stupid to Kong law, and then obviously the G fans would fucking, oh my god,
I don't know who
they would
wins.
turn their back on Legendary.
I still think, I haven't seen the movie. I've not been looking at spoilers. I still think Godzilla will win, but that's just my opinion. I've been avoiding stuff like crazy. So
Unfortunately, I already know who wins. Not only so I read a leak a while ago, but because I forgot to turn off YouTube notifications, a fucking comment came right to my phone, and I was like, God damn it. It could be someone scamming me, but I think their account was like Indian or something. So I was like, fuck. Oh, I got a super chat. This dude, Tylen Tombs, I don't know how to say that. This guy's a fucking beast. Thank you.
thank
my
you,
good sir.
Thanks for
You know what?
super
You
chatting.
did a $10. You could have said a shut up, Sean. Pretty sure you could have typed like 100 characters or something if you have like $10.
No, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, let's talk
Thanks.
about this box office. I think when the weekend's done, it'll make like 100 million overseas, which for pandemic times is really, really good. That'll be the biggest opening in the pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, I just want to break this down a little bit. So from this doesn't, because today is technically Sunday still, or is Sunday in China or whatever. So these are only Chinese numbers. The 49 million you see here and in Box Office Mojo is only China. It's not Australia or India or wherever the hell else it was. That's predicted right now to be over 100 million, but we don't know. So for China alone, in King of the Monsters opening, it was 66 million for the weekend. Right now they're at 49, but again, we still have Sunday. So
right, and we also have to factor in like it's a little different overseas. Like, you know, Saturday and Sunday are the big box office days in China, as opposed to the U.S., where it's usually like a Friday type deal.
Yeah.
Well, in normal times. So
yeah, so they're predicting the international. Yeah, so it's going to be 100 million, and the prediction for the rest of the China opening, they predict through some mathematics shit that by the time it's out, it's going to make 138 million, which is a little more than King of the Monsters, which I think they did inflation stuff for.
right,
But then again,
you know
for a movie that had all odds against it, this is great.
right. But we also have to factor in, like, I think the fan ratings are over 9, like on average in China. So it could have really strong word of mouth too, which I think in Korea, I was reading like the word of mouth was so strong that it jumped up over 200% from its Friday to its Saturday. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
Here we have the Saturday actually did better box office wise than Friday by like it says 33% increase, which is weird.
Well, you know, if word of mouth is really strong, because we also have to factor in nothing else is coming out. So, and the movie seems to be what people are looking for, which is pure fun, escapist entertainment. So, I think it's going to do well. It might even make more than King of the Monsters.
Mm-hmm. I'm really tempted to go break down Chris Stuckman's review because
I don't watch any. I'm not going to watch any.
He doesn't spoil it, and he always tells you when he's going to spoil something.
Right. I'm tempted to look at it too, but I kind of want to wait until after the movie.
I watched his Snyder Cut review until he got to the spoilers, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a watch.
I think it depends on what it's going to be. I don't know he's somebody who loves just straight up action movies. So I think if it's just what it promises, like a fun movie, he might enjoy it. We'll see.
I kind of want to watch it just so I can prove to you that he's going to say, I grew up with these guys. I love Godzilla and God. He's like, I know all the movies, including Godzilla, King Kong versus Godzilla and the original, and King Kong versus Godzilla and the original, and all the other ones that I've totally seen.
Well, he does say that like his favorite one was the original King Kong versus Godzilla.
It's because it's the only one he's watched. I guarantee it.
Right. I mean, he reviewed Shin, but yeah.
Yes, he did. That's to be fair. But I don't know. I just think he likes to say that he's a fan of things when it's convenient for him. But who knows?
I'm tempted to look at it, but I'm gonna hold out looking at anything until after the movie because I think it's good to go into that mindset of your own mindset anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because some people if they say something, you'll be thinking about it, and it'll constantly be on your mind when you're watching the movie. So I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
But the reaction, for the most part, has been very positive because people are just having fun. So.
What the hell else could I do? I don't know. So we covered this. We covered the tomatoes. What else could we do?
The boycott.
The boycott. That's awful.
It's like, yeah, boy. That's it is.
So stupid.
Oh man. So stupid. It has nothing to do with it. Like, I mean, I see like those hashtags under like Warner Media did like something about the what was it, the Stop Asian Hate hashtag, and like if you look at their replies to their tweets, it's restore the Snyderverse. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this has nothing to do. This is very inappropriate.
Yeah.
For that
they don't
hashtag.
care. They don't even read the post. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I remember like there was a post like a rest in peace post, and one of the comments released the Snydercult. I'm like, no, this is not the time or place to be doing something like that. And it's starting all over again. We literally like, and a lot of it I blame you on Warner Brothers exactly because they're really stupid. Like, why not just wait a few weeks to say you're going to move on? Like, it's literally like the opening weekend. Yeah, we're moving on. Like, you idiots. You could have just enjoyed the success and waited. But no, they have to be saying, we're moving on right away. I'm like,
yeah.
Warner Brothers, let's be real. Warner Brothers is run by a lot of idiots right now with their executives. Like, there's so much stupidity going on in that studio.
Yeah.
Just like, it's just, and the thing is, I want to know what happens in Justice League 2 as well. Like, but I'm not going to go to like posts, like every post and spam about it when it has nothing to do with it. I mean, was it always like about like, the director's vision, like filmmaker integrity? Isn't that what the whole cause started about?
Yeah. Oh, here's more information I could read, I guess. I could just read through the article if nobody gives a shit.
Let's just read through the article.
Elsewhere, GvK saw a stunning 204% release Friday to Saturday in Korea. Gross 1.8 million in 3 days. Jumps in other markets as well. Let's see. So yeah, it started 21 million on Friday, 28 million on Saturday. That's all good. And it said something about Tenet somewhere.
Yeah, Tenet was like 57 million in China or something like that. GvK has been blown out of the water. But you know what? Let's just see how it does word of mouth wise too. Like if it has strong word of mouth, and also you got to remember, was it Wanda Group owns Legendary now? So they're gonna push their movie like pretty hard. So
yeah.
And if you hear all that extra noise, that's because I'm walking while I'm talking. So
I just blocked some cunt who spoiled the ending of GvK, but they could have been bullshitting.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the comments. That's where I'm at anymore. I was gonna post some MonsterVerse comic reviews, but I'm like hesitant to right now because I'm like, somebody's gonna spoil the movie in the comment section. So I'm like, I should just wait to post everything.
Let's see.
This is tough, man. This is like, I wish the movie were out to, yesterday, like it was overseas. It would have been so much better. But I know why they did it.
ETN's live. Why? Don't give a shit. We're alive right now. I love ETN, but right now because I'm live, fuck ETN. No,
just kidding.
Stay here.
Stay with us.
I always love a good Rob stream.
No, Rob has some great streams.
Yeah, his fans are good. Warner Brothers super chatted $5. Fuck Legendary. That's his whole stream.
No. His stream with the whole Snyder situation was pretty funny too. Like he was just.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh man, he got pissed, or he was saying some shit, and he was loving every minute of it. He can be a big troll too, so I always appreciate a good ETN stream. So.
hmm So let's see. These are social scores. Let's see. It's better than King of the Monsters and that thing. It's better than King of the Monsters and that thing. Okay, that's good.
This is the movie
Um,
audiences are looking for right now. It's the escapism from the craziness of the rest of the world. Like people just need a fun movie. So
Probably should have zoomed this in.
yeah, zoom it in.
37 markets this weekend other than China. Okay, well, yeah, that's cool. So it looks good right now. So they're thinking 100 million for international for the weekend once obviously today's over. So that's all good. And yeah, that's good news. Good news all around. Pretty good review so far. Critics are saying that it knows what it is, and obviously the fans will eat all of this up. So
Right. It's like, you know what? We know what y'all want. Here you go. But then again, it's tough to please everyone, especially with monster movies, because you'll always have the people who are like, why are humans even in this thing? And then you'll have the camp. It's just like too much focus on the monsters. What about the human story? It's you're never gonna please everyone. It's really tricky to do. So
I'm just blocking people left and right.
I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm not doing it.
But
I'm not.
the thing is though, like especially with comments, I don't believe them because I know people like to troll. So like somebody could tell me that like Gigan's balls descend from the sky, I'm not gonna believe it. Like like until I
Right.
see it, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing it next Thursday. So opening day is gonna be
Yeah,
why
give me
aren't you
5
seeing it
days
Wednesday?
though.
Yeah, I'll
I
be seeing it
can't.
on Wednesday, and I'm just gonna gloat about the movie. I'm sure
My
I won't say anything to
my
you. But,
ride to the theater has a class that night, so we don't have time to see it
oh, that sucks. That
because
really
the theater
sucks.
has to close by 8 o'clock for some mandate. So the
See,
last,
you should have
yeah,
just gone by yourself, gotten an Uber.
I don't have the money for that,
What are you talking
and
about? You just
I
got a
don't
ten
like
dollars super
Uber.
chat. You got a $10 super chat. You got money.
Hell no, I'll wait the 24 hours. It won't kill me. The screening we would
Oh,
have got that night would have been late anyway because I have class too. So whatever. I'm waiting like 16 hours. We're seeing it at like 4. I think it's
yeah,
4:20 actually, which is hilarious. Um,
nice. Get
yeah,
nice and
that night
stoned before the movie.
we'll be back here. Yeah, well, right here we'll be back Thursday night because the movie it's short, obviously, so it'll
Yeah, it's just under
probably
2 hours.
be over. I'll probably be back here by like a little before 7, so we can start a stream earlier than this one. I'll get
Oh, we be streaming that night. I'm kicking
yeah.
myself a little bit because like I could have seen the movie kind of already due to like a online screener offer, but I'm like,
It's
no, I
not
have
the
to wait.
same.
No, I have to see it in theaters. So
Yeah. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna. So I hope that you'll be here. I know Parakokic's excited for it because he hasn't talked about any of this stuff in forever, and he saw it already. Like, so
yeah, I wish he would go back to making some YouTube stuff again. He kind of just stopped.
he has a personal channel. He
Oh,
does music reviews. So,
oh.
um, I got fucking nothing, and I don't think chat is gonna fuel me any bit at all.
Ooh, what
So
about the MonsterVerse comics? Are those coming out next week too? Or are they like a week after? Because I know mine. I pre-ordered them offline, but they should be arriving a little bit late. I know one of them is arriving on Tuesday for me, so I'll make a video on that,
I
which is
can
the
wait.
Kongami one. So that should be fun.
I apologize for the slow computer. Um,
Yeah, that's okay. I'm on my phone, so it don't matter to me.
all right. We're bringing you two all new prequel GNs. What the fuck?
Yeah, so
Two
there's
children's books, behind the scenes art book. That might be cool.
yeah,
I don't. Who wants a novelization?
I kind of want to check out the novelizations of all the movies because they do dive into
I
more of
hate
this.
reading.
Well,
I love these titles though. Kingdom Kong sounds fucking so good. It's
have
like
you by
Kingdom
chance
Come.
read? Have you read by any chance the other MonsterVerse graphic novels or no?
I read Birth of Kong. That's it.
You got to read the other two. Just read them. Like just that's I'm gonna read. damn, I want to post some videos on them this week, but the only reason I'm holding off a little bit is because, well, I don't want spoilers. But you know what? I might just avoid the comments then. If that's the case.
This cover looks so stupid.
The cover's
Look at
okay.
how dumb he looks. What kind of art style is this, man?
The best cover,
Maybe
I
that's
like
mean.
my favorite cover is the variant for Aftershock, because the one I have is kind of like it's good, but the variant looks really cool. I'm gonna be getting that on Tuesday. I'll be posting a video.
Look, it's the mother long legs.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, dude, that's funny.
Yeah, I'll be.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he's gonna be fighting. It's like almost like a Titanosaurus thing in there from what I saw.
Ooh, Titanosaurus is back. Sweet.
Well,
Someone said
it's
it looks
not.
like the breach.
Yeah, it's not Titanosaurus. It looks like a kind of like a little bit of that with some blue to it. Just Imagine if you had Titanosaurus and Gyarados from Pokemon fused together. At least that's what I looked at it once, but I'm gonna wait for it until I get the graphic novel. Those should have been out already, which is ridiculous because it's prequel to the movie.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Because like I remember Godzilla Awakening came out like 2 weeks before 2014. I remember in my original review on that, like, I mean, the video is not that great now that I look at it now, but I did predict, like, before Legendary announced that we're gonna like make a Kong film, that there's a Kong Easter egg. That means that Kong must exist or something. And here we are now.
What was that? What Easter egg was that?
Well, one of the pages when they're going through like one of the Monarch bases, you see like you see an ape, which I'm like, I don't know, this kind of looks like a Kong Easter egg. And sure enough, look what happened shortly afterwards.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can
you believe this now? We've been talking about this movie for so long. Ever since
last year was populated by a stream every week or two. We're like, here's the 2 little snippets of news, and we just would speculate over the same things a million times.
Yep. Where's the trailer? Where's the trailer? We got to do a video. We got to do a follow-up to our predictions video for the movie, just to see how right and like, let's see how like close we were to the whole thing.
Oh, we were off. Now, like, remembering what I remember, not even close.
I know. I'm like, there's so much off from like where we were thinking, because like it could. I mean, we knew practically nothing about the movie. Like, it was such a mystery. So.
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely be totally wrong about everything. I'm pretty sure. I really don't think there's anything that we got right.
Probably not. I really well, you know me. I just want my beam battle in the movie. I better get that. I think it's.
We had an epic ending though. I think we had the ending where Godzilla does the 84 death, but he sacrifices himself or something.
Yes, like that. But
and then like Godzilla Jr.
I mean, it's pretty much setting Kong up for like a crazy hero's journey path. I mean, he's going on a mystical. Like, he starts out, his parents are killed. He's a protector, and he has to leave his place of origin. He's literally going through a hero's journey. And I think probably it'll end up. I don't think he'll beat Godzilla, but I think he'll save him. So.
Well, yeah, I don't think Godzilla is going to be able to beat Mechagodzilla without him. So.
Right, because he'll be weakened. And I think in the trailer you
Dude,
kind of see.
I guarantee they're going to do some shit. They're going to do some shit where Godzilla charges up the axe and he just wails Mechagodzilla or something, like, I don't know, like cuts his arm off or some cool shit like that. They're going to do something like that.
Oh, they're just. I mean, I can't wait to see Mecha G. Like, he's my favorite of Godzilla's opponents, so it's going to be awesome to see him.
I know in live action, it's going to be nuts.
Right, because there was Red Player One, which I remember sitting in the theater. I'm like, wait, what? I like freaked out because Mechagodzilla was in the movie, but I mean, it was in the world of video games, it was still cool to see. So,
I got this good thing I can share.
All right,
go. Bastard. It's my meme for today.
Look at them all reunited once again. They need one other for the 5th movie. They got to get a different director next. I wonder who they'll get to.
I think they'll bring Gareth back to do his Monster Island movie and end it.
I don't know. I think
That'd be a good ending.
I know Adam said he's pumped to do like another one because he knows a lot more now than he did like going in. But I don't know who they'll get next. They'll probably get a different director. But I like with this universe, every film is very different from the previous one.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, I mean, at least they haven't gone with like the Marvel thing. Like, let's just use the Russo brothers for everything.
Right. Well, the Russo brothers, like I said, it was their cat movies, and they're like, well, Whedon left because he was just done after Avengers 2 to go off to fuck with the Justice League movie. But yeah, it just got to the point where it's just like, the Russos are done. But the Russos are pretty much done with Marvel stuff now. They made that movie Cherry, which I heard wasn't very good.
Yeah.
They're like in that movie, there's a shot. There's a shot from inside somebody's a-hole. So
Oh,
yeah,
this is kind of awkward. This picture, by the way, because Garrett doesn't have Instagram and Adam doesn't have Twitter.
Well, they just tagged his Instagram. So Gareth, I guess does have an Instagram, but he just doesn't use social media. Like I remember he came out of like the I do like how Legendary still cares about their filmmakers.
Well, yeah, they gave him the watch along thing.
Yeah, and that was fun. It was like, hey, welcome back, because it's like nobody's heard from this guy, and he's just kind of like went off the grid. And after doing Star Wars, he's like, I would take a little break.
Like I said,
Like,
I want a podcast with all of these guys just talking about everything. Like, oh, I love this about your movie. What did you learn from doing a Kong movie? What did you learn from Godzilla? You know what I mean? That would be so cool.
yeah, I want to sit down with all four of them. Can we get that? Like, if it's like a Zoom meeting or something? Because like, I like the fact that they're all kind of like almost like a group, like a faction of sorts. Like the four horsemen.
I mean, it's like, I mean, they've obviously had these conversations in private with each other, but like, it's kind of it's just something that I think the public, I would pay for it. If there was like a $20 film of them, of like a podcast, I would buy it.
Right, and we also got to factor in they're going to have some new directors for the anime series, so that should be
we're gonna have to see who does that. I mean, you could argue Max Borenstein would be important too because he's written 3 of the movies.
He's worked on, well, he's got story or screenwriting credit on every single film.
Yeah, did he write the? Yeah, because I think he had like story. Yeah, because he had some story ideas in Kong Skull Island that they cut, like the berry juice and stuff.
He has some story credit in King of the Monsters too because he worked on the script before they changed it up a lot. But he still has some writing credits in all 4 movies.
I wonder what Garrett's Godzilla 2 would have looked like.
Yeah, well, I think Star Wars kind of broke him. That's why he hasn't done anything in a while. I mean, he's gonna be making another movie from what I heard, but he's kind of just like a broken man, I guess. Just
and Vox Roberts has had like the Superman thing and then the Metal Gear thing, and nothing's happened with him.
Well, he's been doing commercials. Like he's the most active on social media, but he's working on Metal Gear with his Kojima. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't really have anything else. I don't know. Yeah. Charles Barkley shows up and kills Mechagodzilla and Kong, and Godzilla later shoot hoops.
Nice. You know what? I respect a crazy ending like that. I'm so excited to see how this ends. Again, not looking at chat, not looking at spoilers. Godzilla
vs. Kong is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. You know what? I made a tweet about this. I would love if they actually did the double ending thing that's been rumored for years, that they actually did it. And the Chinese people right now, that Godzilla won in that, and that we're going to get one where Kong wins or something. That would be hilarious if they did that.
I'll tell you the way I want this movie to end. I want them to shake hands like in Megalon.
No, my God, no. Okay, I would kind of love it, but I would be so upset.
I think it'd be amazing.
I'd be like, I hate that I love this.
It'd be so ridiculous. But you know what? The last movie ended with them all bowing, which is insane, but kind of awesome too. Like it's the best final shot of all the movies so far.
Yeah, I mean they really do throw in a lot of the suitmation kind of thing, because like the suitmation stuff really had a lot of human aspects to it that like are missing, I think, in a lot of movies, and like especially with that scene in particular, like when I read that the plot leak, I was like, that's fake. There's no way they're gonna bow to Godzilla. What are they fucking like? They did it.
I
Rodan just
hate
like bowed
myself
his
for
head.
looking at that stuff. I hate myself looking at that stuff to this day. I'm like, why did I even bother look? I was just like, I needed something. It was like I was too impatient, and I've learned my lesson. Like, no, do not look. Resist.
I will say though, I think I know more about this plot than I do King of the Monsters, but I think King of the Monsters showed cooler things than this marketing has. This marketing has not showed us with a Mecha Godzilla battle or anything. They showed
Right.
burning Godzilla like here he is, you know. But then again, I'm pretty sure I know the plot of this movie. I didn't exactly know everything that was in King of the Monsters. I guess I could say that for this too, but I feel like I know a little more. But you know,
I remember I watched the post-credit scene before the movie came out. It was the
yeah,
same thing with
what
Skull
the
Island
fuck?
2. Like, it was the same thing with Skull Island 2, the post-credit scene leaked early, so I watched it. Well, see, the thing is,
Yeah.
I think because that one we knew inevitably there was going to be another movie, so it's like, gee, I wonder who's going to win.
Yeah,
But,
and who expected Ghidorah to win?
right. But they have his DNA, so I love the fact that we've gone so crazy with this universe. It's like, what can happen next? So,
Yeah. All right, let me see. Yeah, okay. But yes, GvK is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. There's a brand new DLC with Godzilla and Kong. I'm really excited about the VR game I read about because I have an Oculus, and if that comes out, oh my god! If I could walk around a city, holy shit!
now with the Oculus thing, I don't have one. I was tempted to get one. Do you need just a normal smartphone, or does it have to be like a Samsung phone or something?
You don't need anything for the Oculus Quest. That's what
Oh,
I
you
have.
don't?
It's the standalone one.
Oh, you
It's a
don't?
console face. Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to get one then.
Yeah, it's great. The App Store. I mean, it's actually probably more cost effective considering that Xbox PS games are $60. Most games on that App Store are like 12.
Okay, well, I'm going to take your word. I'm going to get one.
But yeah, there was like they said you could run around. You could like be in Godzilla and Kong's perspective. I'm like, that would look so nice.
Yeah, because I just had the PSVR, but like that one's just like it's not like you're set in stone. I mean, there's some cool stuff on there, but I kind of want more mobility. So
Yeah. I'm probably gonna end this, guys, but that's the news. The box office is doing pretty good. It's expected to do at least as good as King of the Monsters did, probably better.
it'll do better in China. But we got to factor China's box office is more back to normal than anywhere else in the world. So
also Hong Kong. I mean, come on.
yeah,
I know that the people here where I live were really excited to see Boston get destroyed. So I can only imagine that Chinese people are like, yes, destroy my city.
yeah, I mean, let's be real. If you're from a place, you like to see your hometown get kind of recognized in something. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking for a kaiju film in Detroit, so that'd be fun.
What was the other thing I could recap? Rotten Tomatoes score. It's the best so far, but then again, this weekend we're gonna get more of those critic reviews. I guarantee that fan score is gonna be like 80 or something. It'll be crazy.
Yeah, this is gonna have a really good audience score because people are like, this is exactly what I want it to be. I mean,
yeah, Mecha Matthew Broderick shows up.
Oh my
god. What else did I cover? IMDb, the boycott. I keep saying tour. Boycott is going on. They're just gonna trash the movie, even though they have no idea that it's not really a WB movie. But fuck, whatever, man.
Some people's kids.
So make sure to boycott with an I and one T. And I don't know, but if you make accounts on all these things and go, especially IMDb, I'm gonna make an account just so I can give it a good rating when I see it. But Google as well, they're gonna boycott on Google ratings. Go there too. I'm trying to make a Rotten Tomatoes account myself, but
I have a Fandango one, so I should be able to. So
cool. All right, that's all I have. Sean, do you have anything to pimp? Anything you're working on? I know you have like your comic reviews and stuff, but
yeah,
get into 2K.
Yeah, let's get Sean to 2K. As soon as I do that, you'll have that Godzilla's Revenge video I promised. I got some comic
You
reviews
better be
coming up.
writing it.
Oh, it's already started writing, just so you're aware. But
Nice.
gotta get that 2K. I gotta figure out my new editing software. I've been kind of like really just doing the comic stuff and just like working on other things on the side. But once GvK comes out next month, I'll have a lot more time to do some more stuff. So I'll get the MonsterVerse comic reviews out soon. So that's like the Kong and Me one to post on Tuesday, assuming that book comes in the mail. So that'll be like a nice one. And some comic reviews. Want to get the MonsterVerse ones out there, and obviously Godzilla vs. Kong next week. I might do an after the movie tomorrow on a new movie I see in theaters, but we'll see.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's all I got for today. Bye, people. Don't spoil yourself, and I'll see you on live stream Thursday night.
Yep, Matthew Broderick all the way.